The Selfphase method allows teachers to design their own learning experience not only at their own pace but according to their own interests and learning preferences. In self-paced learning, you don't need to complete the same assignments or learn at the same time as others. You can proceed from one topic or segment to the next at your speed. Classroom settings have been more popular than self-paced learning, where employees could study on their own. Recently, self-paced instruction has become more popular as education shifts from the traditional models to the internet. There are self-paced professional development for teachers online. Professional development is both a requirement and opportunity for teachers at every level and in every subject. There are a variety of options available to fulfill these requirements. Some of these opportunities are offered online through County Board of Education offices or in many cases through colleges that also offer education degrees at the bachelor's, master's, and/or doctoral level. Online professional development can be paid or free depending on the program. Professional development courses may require assignments or collaboration tasks, just a college class might require. Professional development opportunities should be well defined and related to something that can be functional in the classroom. Many professional developments culminate with a certificate of completion. The Learning to Teach with Technology Studio or LTTS at the Indiana University School of Education uses a self-paced one-on-one mentored format for more than 45 courses designed primarily to serve K-12 teacher professional development needs. According to LTTS, mentored self-paced learning works for online K-12 professional development courses. Here's the evidence of effectiveness. Survey results supply substantial evidence that students are applying what they learn in LTTS courses to their classrooms. 90% of surveyed students said that they have used or expect to use LTTS developed projects in their classroom courses. Survey results also indicate that 94% of LTTS students valued the ability to move at their own pace. 93% said that the facilitators significantly helped their learning process, and that relatively few LTTS students, that is only 27%, stated a preference for going through these courses with other students as a class. Here are the advantages of self-paced professional development. Reason number 1, it has location flexibility. Many professional development courses require you to meet in person, either on weeknights or during your weekends. While these continuing education options have their merits, it can be difficult to consistently fit into your schedule. Due to this, even the most time-savvy teachers can usually only fit 1 or 2 courses into their schedule per year. Online professional development courses with credits for teachers can be completed from anywhere you choose, whether on a road trip, nestled in your favorite coffee shop, or simply lounging in the backyard while your kids are playing. There are online courses that are designed to fit your schedule. You can focus on one course per semester or complete several. The choice is yours. Reason number 2, it has time flexibility. Due dates, required meetings, and lengthy seminars can easily throw a wrench into your time management. Self-paced courses will work around your schedule, not the other way around. I know that our schedule is crazy and professional development is often the last thing in our list. It allows you to complete your hours on your schedule, whether that is 2 a.m. or at a more reasonable hour. You can get to decide when you're ready to learn. This is a huge advantage when you are still full-time teaching or trying to juggle your work and family. Self-paced professional development provides you with the opportunity to learn better teaching strategies, achieve your next salary advancement, or renew your teaching license while still maintaining a work-life balance. Self-paced learning removes the time pressure that exists during the live training. There's no pressure to complete the assignments and learn at the same speed as others. No one needs to pretend that they understood something that they didn't. Instead, they can review the material on their own. A study published in the Journal of Memory and Language indicated that self-paced learning might also increase retention. When employees create their learning schedules, they can study when they can focus best. They can pick when they have fewer interruptions from colleagues or other tasks. Of course, it takes self-discipline to accomplish that. They will need to tune out distractions at home and ignore their phones. People have different learning styles. Some people learn fast while others take their time. People who prefer to complete the material quickly should not have to wait for others. Self-paced learning makes it possible for your participants to adapt to their different learning styles. Another benefit of online learning is that it is often less expensive than attending a conference or in-person training. The overhead for online training is much lower because there isn't a cost of renting a space and materials, so you can usually find online professional development options for reasonable prices. Typically, those professional development opportunities that provide certificates cost a little more than those that don't, but the cost can be reasonable. Another benefit of online professional development courses is you can go back and revisit it as you start implementing the ideas. Oftentimes, ideas seem great or you think you have a good understanding, but questions arise once you start to use your learning in the classroom. With online professional development, you can go back and revisit parts that you might need to refresh once you start implementation. Online professional development can be useful for learning content and even observing video demonstrations of effective teaching or leadership. Some online professional development also provides interactive, real-time discussion among participants and an expert. However, there are limitations to online professional development. The professional development may not relate to the specific learning challenges of an educator's students. There are many websites offering online courses, so choose the course that you really need and beneficial not only for your professional growth but also for your students. An educator learns in isolation rather than as a member of a team where participants learn from colleagues, expertise, experience, and insights. No one will know whether or how well an educator applies his or her learning to benefit students. Generally, self-paced training is a solo pursuit. Administrators should support your employees' learning objectives by providing opportunities for personal interaction with peers, supervisors, or subject matter experts. Find ways to connect teachers with others who have already mastered and applied the principles. As with any training initiative, be sure to provide hands-on practice with immediate feedback for correctness. After all, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. How can you apply self-paced learning to your organizations or schools? Online tools help you apply self-paced learning to your organization. They enable you to create and host training materials that employees can access at their own convenience. You can even record in-person training sessions and publish them online. Setting up a day or more of training takes up a lot of company resources. An online training academy where all your training materials come together is a better solution. All the material will be available with just a few clicks. You can add deadlines to the material, but your employees can still learn at their own pace and on their own schedule. The money spent on learning management system will save your company lots of money and time. You will get more knowledgeable employees and customers in the end as well. Is self-paced learning or self-paced professional development possible with a learning management system? The answer is yes. It's easy to create and share different types of tests and courses with a learning management system. It provides sharing methods to self-paced consumption. You can simply share the link to your material, publish it on your website, or invite participants securely by email. If you want, you can set a time frame for them to complete the task. There is also an option to give participants multiple attempts at a task. Participants can choose to their training from their smartphones and outside of work hours. After that, you can review their results and statistics and learn how you can improve your training materials. I will show you the features of Academia LMS as an example and as a proof that self-paced learning or self-paced professional development is possible with a learning management system.